Start streaming. All right. Let's get this back up. Let me log into my Thinkorswim. I know you guys don't see anything right now. Sorry about that. My computer crashed. So that tends to happen when I open up charts. All right, is this back up? Let's hide this. Go here, there, boom, boom. Close out that, open up this. Set this to 25. That looks good. Good, good, good. All right. I think we're back up. Sorry about that. That sucks. Now I'm going to have 2 streams on my YouTube. So usually that's my one gripe with Thinkorswim. They like to crash my computer when I play with charts, and that's why I don't use Thinkorswim for charts at all. But it is what it is. So I probably lost a few viewers there. That sucks. Okay. Sorry about that. My computer crashed, if anyone's coming back. That's why I don't really play with charts in Thinkorswim, because it does not like it. My computer just crashes. I have like a really nice computer. It can do anything, I think. And it can't do anything, but I don't know why, but every time I play with Thinkorswim, it likes to crash. So it is what it is. Oh, we're still here. I wonder if now YouTube has 2 streams on there. Man, that sucks. All right, we'll just leave it the way it is and just keep going. Where is... There we go. So if you guys could, if you're coming back, just hit that like button again. Man, that sucks. All right, so we're coming back up here on NVDA. Looking good. I want to see that 950 reclaim. If not, then we'll see where we go from there. But I'll have to keep updating my implied volatility. Wonder if there's like an indicator you can put implied volatility. Implied volatility bands? No. What's this do? VWAP. Range projection. What's this? Can I throw this on? Yeah. I'll just mark my own. That's fine. Gotta get that IV back up. Where are we at? 77? We'll call it 78. We'll be generous. As you know, this market likes to move around a lot towards the end of the day, so. We'll go to 77. We'll keep it the same. 77. There we go. All right, let Make sure you guys can hear me too. All right, you should be able to hear me. I see my voice going. Cool. All right. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Computer went completely blank. It just crashed completely. Gotta love it. You know, I've adjusted like the RAM settings and stuff. I've tried figuring it out to fix what's going on with this crashing. Never seems to work. Whatever I do. But our option is up 30% now, 31%. We're only down 400, 500 bucks on the day. But I'm liking this end of day rally here. We pretty much started rallying from the bottom at 230. Buyers are coming in. That's a good sign. Gives us a clue. What's Tesla doing? Tesla's down. Tesla is losing all of yesterday's gains. Almost. I want to get a cheap price on Tesla. Keep hammering this thing down for the next week. I'll swoop in low. That's how I like it. I like buying into the blood. So I didn't suggest this. Did I suggest this trade? Let me check my oh yeah, I did. So the alternative trade this month was EA, this stock right here. God, man, I wish I got into this. I think this is up almost 100% now. But I suggested it right here in Discord. And since I've suggested it, it's up 6%, which equates to like 100% gain on an option. I think the contract was at like $3.40. $3.40 at the 130. So now it's at 610. That's 600. So almost 100%. It's getting close. I'm not sure, but I'm positive it will reach that 100% mark. We still have another week to go. But we'll see what happens with earnings today on NVDA. If earnings are bad on NVIDIA or something happens unexpectedly, you're going to see this thing crater. And you're going to see the rest of the market come down too. Maybe NVIDIA will shoot up 20% and I'll make like $20,000. That'd be cool. That would make my day. Only 10 minutes away. I am going to edit that post. Let's grab that. Edit. Paste. Wait, that's the wrong link. There we go. Take that. Put that there. There we go. Now we got the right link. Let me test it. Take that. Yep. All right, cool. Set back up. All right. Before we get close to the earnings, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick and grab some water. I'll be back in like a minute and 30 seconds. All right, we're back. Ooh, getting another little pop here. Can we get above 950? I really want to see 950. Come on, baby. Come on. 950. That 950 level is huge. Man, EA's up almost 5%. Big day on EA. Look at that. Take a screenshot of that and send that in the Discord. All right. Keep watching NVIDIA. Oh, it's smacking up against that 950. I want to see how it reacts right at 950. Coming in here in 4 minutes. 3 minutes and 26 seconds. Throw on the volume here. So is anyone in NVIDIA? Do we have anyone in NVIDIA right now? It's a big trade. I mean, just to be in the option. The options contract is expensive. I think I paid, what did I pay? I paid 5,700 for this trade. Up 31% currently. What I'll do is I'll make this smaller so we can watch my P&L and the chart at the same time. There we go. P&L's right there. Of course, a real account. No simulated account or paper trading. It's all real. Real deal. S&P's down. Q's are down. VGT's barely down. Of course, you're not going to see my P&L change after the market close. We're We're gonna have the numbers here. This is gonna move big, so I'm gonna go on to a daily. Actually, we'll go to the 15-minute. And we're expecting a move up to, I'm going to update the implied volatility one more time. So 77, right where we are. Let's update this one last time. Trying to stay accurate here. 77 up. Outright. Just about there. And 77 down. Which is right there. So we're going to see a big move. Big move. 56 seconds to go. And I'll have the numbers here for you guys. I'll pull that up on the screen. And the earnings should be coming out right after the bell. All right, 15 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Of course, we're going to be watching the extended hours for the rest of the stocks here. You're going to see big moves in the rest of the market. All right, market's closed. Let's see where this thing goes. I really have a feeling it's going to drop because it's been so bullish this past week. All the news, I've been following everything. Definitely a knee-jerker. I'm going to be refreshing Twitter here. All right, so my P&L down here is not going to change since the market's closed. I'm not going to know what my exact profit or loss is going to be until tomorrow morning, so I'm just going to keep the chart here full screen. And we're just going to wait on earnings. It's probably going to come out right about now. I don't think they said 4:15 or anything. They said right after the bell, so it'll be a minute. Where did we close? We closed right at 949. So we closed about 87 cents below 950. Still waiting. I mean, obviously the move on the chart's going to come before I even get the numbers to you guys because the market moves so fast. And by the way, I've seen earnings where you'll go down 2, 3, 4, 5% and then shoot back up 8%. So just because the first move goes up or down doesn't mean, that's it. So hold on to your seat. Still waiting here. Drifting higher above 950 here post market, but nothing has been released yet. I mean, we could have an earnings where we don't really get a huge move. Maybe we go 1% up or 1% down. Could be muted. So anything is possible. Still waiting. No numbers out yet. I don't know if they're reporting at 4:05. Just a reminder. Okay, I just got a notification here. Just a reminder, NVIDIA won't release its numbers until 4:20 p.m. So we have to wait another 17 minutes, folks. They bait and switched us. I thought it was coming out right after the bell, but it's not. So 4:20, it's gonna come out. That sucks. $16 minutes. Oh man. Post market is drifting a little higher. We're at 951.50. Just chilling out and waiting. I wonder if we'll get a move before the earnings come out. That'd be interesting. Of course, my P&L is not going to change here. Up 32%, or 31.95% as of the close. So I won't see this number update until 9:30 tomorrow morning. For now, it's just on the charts and an options calculator. That's all I got. That's all I can use for now on. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button. Try to get more people in here. I'm sure there's people looking around right now trying to figure out where the earnings are. Some people don't know it's coming out at 4:20 instead of 4 p.m. So that's the best thing you guys can do for me. Is just hit that like button and sub. All my content is free. All the trades I put out are free. My strategy is free. Whether it's in the Discord or on streams or videos, I try to answer as many questions as I can. This YouTube stuff and streaming, everything I do on social media was just a hobby. I'm not charging you guys, no subscriptions or courses. I have a lot of disdain for that sort of stuff. So, and I'm sure many of you do too. And then that was like one of the main reasons why I created my channels, because I spent a lot of time curtailing my trading and investments, and found success, and thought I would just turn around and give some back to like-minded people, because it's rough. I mean, this stuff is not easy. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it, right? So, um, but that's not taking money from you guys. That's the reason why I don't feel um beholden to posting videos daily, or shackled down. Um, to providing a service. I'm really just providing content and education, financial. Do your own research. Financial. This is not financial advice. Disclaimer. Um, but and of course, I'm always in the Discord. So if you have a question, you can ping me there. If I'm not on stream, or I try to respond to comments on YouTube videos as well. So, but my goal with this whole thing is not to get 1,000 people to pay $20 a month or something, or it's not really my sort of thing. I could do that, but I don't really see the upside to that other than making more money, which I don't really need to. I already work a normal job and make money through trading. So, you always hear a lot of people that complain about frauds on YouTube or the trading gurus, and I'm not discounting their opinions or statements. They are correct. But yeah, if a trading person who's trading is so good, if they make so much money, why are they selling a course? Through a YouTube video, it makes you wonder. But there are people out there that trade and do well and do create content on YouTube. But ironically, those people don't really get views, or or if they do get views, they're very under the radar. YouTube likes to push people that sell you the dream, kind of. Flash the money and the physical cash in your face. That's what gets clicks. Whatever gets clicks is what YouTube will promote, because YouTube's job is to advertise to viewers like you and I. And unfortunately, a lot of people that do this stuff for real and actually make money and do post on YouTube don't get that much attention. So the only other way I can get more attention on my YouTube channel without promoting fictitious content is probably like calling out other YouTube, like other frauds, trading gurus that are frauds, and just making videos about them. And there's already a few guys that do that, and hats off to them. I do enjoy that kind of content, but um, yeah, you got to be careful. Like, don't give your money away. I think you can learn trading without buying anything. All the information's here online for free. I think it really just comes down to your dedication and willpower. And it takes time. This stuff is not overnight. It does not happen overnight. All right, still waiting on earnings. 9 minutes to go. Where did EA end today? 4.97%. Man. Wow. Kind of wish I picked up a contract. Would have made myself a few $100. A little bit of spending money. A little gas money for the month. I don't drive that much, but I wonder where EA will sit at the end of the month. I mean, this was a very clean trade. We can throw up the seasonality on EA for the month of May. I mean, even over the past 10 years, it's done even better. 90% of the time, it's gone up 8%, almost 9%. I think it's right in line. So we could potentially have a couple more percentage points up on EA. But beautiful trade. And if you were in the Discord, I didn't make a video about it, or I think I mentioned it in stream. But if you were in the Discord, you would have been aware. Of course, Discord's free. Completely free, like actually free. Just be aware of bots and scammers, please, because I think certain individuals from other countries like to take advantage of my Discord community, unfortunately. It's the way she goes. All right, so NVIDIA's sitting at right about 950 here. So implied volatility went up to 79. Let's throw a final implied volatility. Expected move to the upside and downside here. We'll throw it right to, whoops. We'll put this to a 15 minutes so it's a little easier to see. Where is it? 77 or 79? Okay. Doesn't really make a difference. So expected move to the upside 79 and to the downside 79. Right about there. That's good enough. So there you go. So we're looking at 1028 and 869, give or take. If we do move up to 1028, I don't know, where would my profit be? Now, I'm not accounting for IV crush, but I could put up an options calculator. 21st, what contract did I get? I got the 915 on the 21st. Already in the money. And I bought that at 57.80, one contract. Pull up this. Right, so NVIDIA ended at 949. We'll update this to 949.50. Right, this is what I bought. I bought it for 57.80. Right there, trade price. Bought one contract, 915, call. We'll calculate. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here. Of course, I'm going to be ending this trade on the 31st, so I'm going to set the date range to 05/31. Update that. You can see how much less risk there is to the downside when I cut off the contract early. Right? If I held the contract to expiration, like if I held this to expiration, NVIDIA would have to be closing at 970 or 972, technically 974, just to break even. So that's why it's so important to get out of an options contract, down to the last couple weeks of its expiration. Because theta will kill you. Theta's like the main killer. That's why so many people sell options, because when you sell options, you take advantage of that theta. All right, let's set this stock price range to like 10. What did I say? 1028. We'll set it to like 1050. So this is what we're looking at. If we get up to, let's call it 1025 today, I'll make roughly $7,300. Now, of course, implied volatility is going to come down. So let's say I take a like 25% haircut on IV. Of course, the profits are going to be a little bit less. So about 6,300. 100% gain. We'll see. If it goes above that, I'm going to make more. But basically, right where we're at right now with NVIDIA, 950, that's my break-even price by the end of this month. So, all right, we got 3 minutes to go, folks. Again, if you're just joining, hit the like button. Hit the sub if you haven't already. Trying to get this stream growing a little bit. Volume came in pretty good here. Lots of volume, lots of buy volume. Pretty much 230 hit, and we were just buying up. I mean, you could see some pretty massive down wicks. So there were people buying the blood today, at least on the intraday chart. So I'll stream until maybe like 5 o'clock. I'll give it 4:45. I'll give us a good 35 minutes of price action for post market. And of course, there's going to be the earnings call, which can send the price higher or lower. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time today to be sticking around for that. But yeah. Two minutes. Actually, 1 minute. News Corp climbs 7.9%. OpenAI partnership. Just looking on Twitter here. Of course, I'm refreshing Twitter. Get those numbers for you guys. Of course, the price is going to move well before I even read out what the earnings news is. All right, 20 seconds. Hold on to your seats. All right, earnings should be out now. And we're dumping. Awesome. Haven't seen anything come out on Twitter yet. And we're coming back up. Oh man, gotta love earnings. All right, so if we do fly up here, get ready for 1,000. We're climbing up. Should I move this to a 1 minute chart? We'll put on a 1 minute. Remember, white lines, the white line above and below are the implied volatility. So if we do continue going up here, expect some resistance at 1,028, give or take. I'll get the numbers for you guys here. They probably already came out on my phone. All right. NVDA reports $6.12 earning per share. The estimate was $5.60, right? Yeah. So they came in above. That's a pretty good beat. So 559 was the. They came in at 612, and 559 was the estimate. They beat by about 9.5%. So pretty decent beat. And they announced a 10-for-1 stock split. So there we go. NVIDIA's going to go from $949 to what? $94.95. So that's good news. Now, when we do NVIDIA for another month, hopefully it's a lower price so more people can participate. But that stock split's big news because now people can buy more shares. Good news. We were hoping for a stock split. I've been hearing about it in the news, and I wasn't really expecting it, but here we are. But currently, we're up 3.4%. It's bouncing around. Let's put a line at 1,000 because I'm sure that's resistance. Big psychological resistance right here at 1,000. We'll make that. We'll make that red and thick. $1,000. See if we'll break above 1,000. What did we get up to? We got to 997. Coming back up. Man, look at the volume behind that post market. That volume is huge. All right. So far, nice move to the upside. I always like to see it go up rather than down. Snowflake stock jumps after cloud computer company boosts its forecast. That's good. I want to see $1,000 break. We might not get it until tomorrow or until the earnings call comes up. Let's see if we get to 1,000. So close. We might not break 1,000 until earnings call, if it's a good earnings call, or until tomorrow when the markets are open. But definitely good news, and that stock split is huge on NVIDIA. That's huge. Usually when a stock splits, you get good performance out of it. And a 10-to-1 stock split's big. That's going to bring the price down to about $100. Let's say NVIDIA's at 1,000 by the time it splits. It's going to turn the $1,000 stock into a $100 stock. So that's good. So the revenue came in at 26 billion, which is 5.3% higher than expectations. They beat good. The expectation was 24.69 billion. Came in at 26. So we'll see. We'll see if this upwards move sustains. Not a big move. Again, that $1,000 mark is resistance for sure. A lot of sellers sitting right at 1,000. A lot of limit orders. Take profit, whatnot. Let's see what crypto's doing. Yeah, crypto's pretty muted. Sitting right below 70,000. What's everything else doing? VGT up 1%. AMD's up 0.75%. That's about it. All right, coming back down here. So at let's call it 970. Where's my position sitting at? This is with I can reset this to 0. Let's say this is 0. 970, about $3,000. 55%. Of course, I'm not going to know until tomorrow. We'll see what happens with the earnings call. I think earnings call's at like, I don't even know. Let me check. Five o'clock. Earnings call is at 5 o'clock. Hey, AP. How you doing, man? All right, they're slamming it back down. I think there's a lot of people selling at 1,000 or near 1,000. Big psychological level. It's actually a decently muted earnings. Probably getting killed on Ivy Crush right now. I would check IV right now, but hold on, maybe NVDA historical implied volatility. I don't want to do it, dude. Thinkorswim because where are we at? So implied volatility was like around 50. Probably going to come down about 20% on IV. Probably about 20%. What is this? 30-day calls, 30-day. Can I change this to 60? Let's see. So I entered when IV was around like 55. IV's around 47. And it's probably going to come down to like 40. So it's pretty much, maybe IV Crush won't be that bad. Seems like 40 is like where it bottoms out on IV. We're pretty close. So IV might not be a huge concern. IV Crush, I mean, of course, there's going to be a little bit of IV Crush. But what can you tell me about the stock split? 10 for 1 stock split. So right now, NVIDIA's sitting at 975. I don't know when the stock split's going to be issued, but you know, Nvidia's going to go from 973 to like $97 a share. Am I buying and holding? I should. I should buy a few shares of Nvidia in my investment, my retirement. Just buy it and hold it for like 40 years. But I'm still holding my trade. Still holding my options trade. You can see here. Entered on 430. Bought at 57.80. I was up about 32% as of the close. And we're at 975 with an options calculator. I don't know what the IV crush is right now, but 975. I'm up about 61% now, give or take. It's probably a little bit less. It's probably around like 40 to 50%. So not bad. I think this month is going to be profitable. Then it's on to Tesla. Let's see if there's any more news. 648 earnings per share. Wait, did they update it again? I think that's for forward guidance. If we're gonna break 1,000 and continue it going higher, it's not gonna be until the earnings call after 5 o'clock. But I'm gonna log off before that. I'm probably gonna log off here in the next 10 minutes or so. But I'll be listening and watching, of course, in the background, as I'm sure some of you will be as well. So, but we smacked 997.90, just a touch under 1,000, and now we're kind of fading off here. Looks like we're trying to make a lower low here. Volume is starting to fade. So I think this month is going to be okay. This is definitely not like the NVDA trade back in February. That was a massive trade. I think I made like 400% on that one. That one was crazy. And I wasn't really expecting that this time for this month. But I'm happy I'm at least in the green. Better to be in profit than in a loss. So I'd say this is a pretty normal trade for this month. It's pretty in line. Nothing too crazy. Not bad, of course, but hoping Tesla treats me well for the month of June. Go look at Tesla on seasonality. July is almost a better month for Tesla, but over the past 15 years, excuse me, over the past 15 years, June is better for Tesla. And if you look at like the past 10 years, if you want to go a little bit more aggressive with the seasonality, still June's doing pretty well. And that average gain is really a key metric to look out for. Even if seasonality is good, as far as a up month, you want to look at that percentage gain as well. That's where the real money's made. But was it last year? Yeah, last year, 2023, June and July on Tesla were insane. 2022 was probably shot because that was a bad year for the markets. I can actually exclude 2022 if I want to do that. You can see it's 85% in a bull market. I remember by like June 2022, the entire market was in a bear market. The S&P, the Dow, everything. So I think Tesla will do okay. June and July are very strong months for Tesla. And funny enough, Tesla's since back here in April, since its earnings, Tesla's been, it looks like it, like right here, just being a complete chartist now. We could be forming a higher low, right? So we had a bottom, higher low, come higher, another low. Could be doing something like that over the next month and a half. So we could see Tesla at like, I'm just basing this off of, if I want to use seasonality in terms of average gain, 14% for the month. Yeah, Tesla's looking like a good choice, and no one's really been talking about it. Let's assume Tesla's right where it is by May 31st. That's when I would typically enter. You're talking, what was I looking at here? 14.1%. You could see Tesla at $200, $205, which would equate to a nice options gain. At least 100% gain on an options contract, so that's what it's looking like. But we'll see, anything can happen, right? Just because statistics look good, you can have news come out, economic data, anything can happen. I won't be in Tesla during its earnings, so this will be a non-earnings month for once, for the month of June, which would technically make it less risky, I guess. At least implied volatility won't be juiced up. So let's see what NVDA is doing now. Looking like it's trying to trickle back up here. Yeah, July's a strong month. Yeah, you can find plenty of examples, I'm sure, for July. September's the worst month. Like September, once September comes along, I'm not trading anything. I could look for a put opportunity and put on a very low risk or very small part of my portfolio into a put option on something. But September is usually a train wreck for the markets, like consistently, pretty consistently. So for September, it's either I'm gonna um, definitely not trade anything or buy a put on something, but or buy a long call on like an inverse ETF. I don't know, but most likely I'm gonna sit that one out. Just enjoy the month of September in peace. Go on a little vacation, and I highly recommend you guys sit out too. So for September. Unless you could find a stock that does horrible for the month of September consistently, then you could buy a put. But then what if September turns out to be a flat month? Then you still lose money on an option. So it's like, the odds are really stacked against you for the month of September. Even October can be a rough month. The last October, I think October was the first trade I did on this channel for, I think it was Apple. That trade didn't work out. I think I lost like 50% on that contract, somewhere around there. So if I knew which months were gonna do bad, like if I had my magic crystal ball to tell me, hey, don't go into this trade for this month, it's gonna lose, I'd be like a multimillionaire by now. But that's not how the markets work. You gotta put on risk to make money. Yeah, yeah. I think the first trade, I wasn't really streaming back then. I think I started streaming more towards like November. But October, I remember. I think I made a video on Apple. I can't believe it's almost been a year. Another 5 months or so, 4 months. It's gonna be 1 year that I've been doing this YouTube stuff. Many more years actually trading. So definitely didn't decide to just make a YouTube channel and fake that I know stuff and sell you guys courses like a lot of the other frauds out there. I was saying this before. That's like the main reason why I made this channel. It's because I was just like annoyed by the false information out there, and just people like saying, "Yeah, I know how to make you money. Give me $100 a month, and you'll be rich in no time." It's like, yeah, that's not how it works. Thanks, Earl. I appreciate you sticking around. You're always here in the streams and see you commenting and stuff. It's good to get feedback from you guys. I really enjoy talking to everyone and answering questions and sharing my knowledge. And I really like the fact that my channel's small. I'm actually I actually hope my channel doesn't get big. And it probably won't because I don't really post consistently enough. Um but like I kind of hope it stays small because I don't want everyone knowing my strategy. Like millions of people knowing it. Then it'll probably become obsolete and I won't make money off of it. So make sure to hit that dislike button, guys, and unsubscribe and just just check the channel manually. Just search my channel instead. Actually, I think if you hit the dislike, it increases the video's like views or something. So I'm just joking. But yeah, I like to keep a low profile. And if I really wanted to keep a low profile, I would just stop. I would just shut down the YouTube channel and Discord altogether. But I like, I like answering questions and guiding people in the right direction at the very least. And warning them of people that just want your money for subscriptions and all BS. I'm sure many of you know. All right, we're coming back up here. It's 4:45. I said I would log off around now, which I will be. The earnings call is going to be at 5 p.m. next 15 minutes, and yeah, we'll see if we break 1,000. Watching that $1,000 mark on NVDA. If we get above that, that's pretty huge. So appreciate you guys all hanging out for a little bit. Good discussion, good stream, good earnings. And yeah, you know what? Next time we trade NVIDIA, or I trade it at the very least, NVIDIA should be a lot cheaper. It should be 10 times, it should be a fraction, a tenth of its price. So that would be nice. I would really, I like to have trades that most people can participate in instead of putting all alternative trades in. And the alternative trade this month for EA, if you're in Discord, did pretty well. It's doing pretty well so far. It's up, what is it? Up 6.56% so far this month. Not bad. So that's about it, folks. All right, guys. I'll catch up with you all soon. Make sure you're in the Discord, and peace. Leave a like on the video, sub, and I appreciate you guys all hanging out. Good stream. Peace.